Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and today we're talking about our circumstances. I was listening to a seminar by Arthur Brooks, who writes for The Atlantic. He says we can reframe and mitigate our unhappiness by asking ourselves and our friends the right questions. This is especially important as the United States is moving out of this global pandemic, right? But we don't need a pandemic to highlight the importance of reframe. Instead of asking, what do you miss about pre-pandemic times? You could ask ourselves, and our friends, what do you not miss about pre-pandemic times and you do not want to go back to? We could even celebrate this once-in-a-lifetime change to be away from things that did not bring us happiness and not go back to them. There's so much trauma and heartache and emotion around the pandemic, and I'm certainly not trying to minimize that. We need to walk through those emotions. But we can also, as complex humans, look for the good. Ask yourself, what are the 6 or 7 things that you like during the pandemic? What will you miss? Some examples for me include lunch with the kids, walking around the neighborhood, family game night, intentional time with friends. It was an opportunity for our family to slow down and recalibrate. We feel grateful that it brought us closer together. And if you can ask yourself these next 2 questions, I promise you will come out ahead. The first is, what will you not go back to? And the second, what will you keep? It's an enormous chance to reset, and I invite you to ask yourself those 2 questions. What will you not go back to, and what will you keep? And then let me know over on social at Everyday Happiness with Katie. Join the community of hashtags, intentional margins, and hashtag Everyday Happiness with Katie on Instagram.